Government pathologist Johansen Odur confirms Mombasa taxi driver Victoria Mumbua'S beaten and strangled to death. An autopsy has unveiled chilling narrative surrounding the brutal murder of a Mombasa taxi driver, revealing that she suffered a significant trauma before her untimely death. The post-mortem examination conducted by government pathologist Johansen Odur indicates that the victim was repeatedly struck with a blunt object several times before being strangled, illustrating the violent nature of the attack.
The late Mumbua had several injuries, which included a severe head injury. The assailant hit her several times on the head. Further to that, the assailant later on strangled her to death. There are also what looked like a defensive injury along the arms, meaning that she was trying to defend herself also.
Investigators have initiated further tests on additional samples taken during the autopsy, which they hope will yield critical evidence in their ongoing investigation. As the victim's family awaits comprehensive results, a team of homicide detectives is diligently working to piece together the circumstances surrounding her death. Authorities are revisiting all crime scenes to gather CCTV footage which could help establish forensic link between the suspect and the various locations associated with the crime. The suspect has reportedly led detectives to multiple locations including Mount Elgon, Butere, Uasin and Nakuru, where police have recovered 5 vehicles. These discoveries are linked to broader pattern of crime, as it is believed the suspect abducted the owners of these vehicles before stealing their cars.
Pia tuombe wa Kenya watusaidie in terms of kuangalia wale watoto na kuwasomesha. So as a family we'll come up with a pay bill number yenye maybe tutashare na wa Kenya watusaidie mahali wanapoweza.
The suspect history raises alarming questions about his activities. In 2014, he allegedly abducted and killed another taxi driver, George Juguna. Currently, he faces 2 murder charges and 2 robberies with violence charges related to taxi drivers, highlighting a troubling trend of violence against those working in transport in the sector. According to police confessions on September 27th, while in Mombasa, the suspect requested a ride from the victim. Midway through the journey, he launched a violent assault, tying her to the back seat of her own vehicle. He then drove towards Nairobi, where the victim's pleas for release fell on deaf ears. Passing through Mumbua'S, the situation escalated and he stopped the vehicle, ultimately strangling her to death. Following the murder, he callously continued driving with her body until he reached Maimahiu, where he disposed of her remains in a thicket near Lari in Kiambu County. After abandoning the victim's body, the suspect drove the stolen vehicle to Nakuru, where he was arrested and subsequently detained. Her relatives positively identified her body at City Mortuary in Nairobi, where the remains were taken after being found lying on the Naivasha Highway. An earlier police report erroneously indicated that Mumbua'S was found alive but unconscious in Migori. However, it later emerged that this was not the case, with her family saying they had not been found.
Mwenye aliarestiwa is committed similar crimes before. The recent one ikiwa this year July. Alichukua gari ikiwa na dereva Kisii na akaua huyo dereva na akamtupa mahali. Dereva alipatikana kama ameuliwa. Kwa hivyo kama security agencies wangekuwa wamefanya kazi yao na kumuarrest before akuje kupatana na Victoria angekuwa alive.
Uko hatarini sana because we are not protected by the government. They are not protecting us. Because this person has been scot-free all along. Now, we don't understand and we want justice. This time we want justice. This person has to pay for the killings he has done.
It has since emerged that both the police headquarters and Ms. Muloki's family in Mombasa may have been duped by unknown people. The shocking find ends the family week long desperate search for their kin who went missing while ferrying passengers from Mombasa to Kwale. Detectives say the passengers Mumbua'S was ferrying before they disappeared. Miss Edwin Netich is the main suspect in her suspected murder. The grief-stricken family now faces the painful reality after the post-mortem findings came out. The result that was established yesterday the cause of her death. According to Mumbua'S family, Ngetich returning client had requested to be ferried to Samburu on Friday morning, claiming that he loved her services and the two agreed to leave Mombasa at 5 a.m. However, this time it was different as Ngetich requested to do the trip offline. That was the last time Mumbua'S mother of three was seen. Mr. King was concerned when he tried reaching his sister, who has been working with Mombasa Uber services for years, but her phone had been switched off. It was her colleagues who noted that Mumbua was missing, information the family informing the family who made a missing person report before visiting the car dealer company where she purchased the vehicle. The suspect Ngetich confessed to the police that he had requested a ride from Victoria in Mombasa 27th September. According to his statement, he attacked her during the journey, hitting her several times before tying her up in the back seat of the vehicle. Ngetich told the police, admitting that he strangled her before continuing the journey with her body in the car. He eventually drove Larry in Kiambu County, where dumped her remains in thicket. After disposing of Muloki's body, Ngetich drove to Nakuru, where he was later arrested. The stolen vehicles and other evidences were discovered further linking him to the crime. According to Mumbua'S family, Ngetich returning client had requested to be ferried to Samburu on Friday morning, claiming that he loved her services and the two agreed to leave Mombasa at 5 a.m. However, this time it was different as Ngetich requested to do the trip offline. That was the last time Mumbua'S mother of three was seen. Mr. King was concerned when he tried reaching his sister, who has been working with Mombasa Uber services for years, but her phone had been switched off. It was her colleagues who noted that Mumbua was missing, information the family informing the family who made a missing person report before visiting the car dealer company where she purchased the vehicle.
Tusaidie in terms of kuangalia wale watoto na kuwasomesha. So as a family we'll come up with a pay bill number yenye maybe tutashare na Wakenya watusaidie mahali wanapoweza.
Jamaa mwenye aliarestiwa is committed similar crimes before. The recent one ikiwa this year July. Alichukua gari ikiwa na dereva Kisii na akaua huyo dereva na akamtupa mahali. Dereva alipatikana kama ameuliwa. Kwa hivyo kama security agencies wangekuwa wamefanya kazi yao na kumuarrest before akuje kupatana na Victoria angekuwa alive.